Hi there, Michael Griffiths here, founder of Referral Marketing Guru, and great to have you on Referral TV, the only TV show that teaches you how to generate more referrals, how to use your networks more effectively, how to create opportunities through partnerships to fill your sales funnel and grow your business. Today I'm going to talk about something I'm pretty passionate about because 99% of the people do it so wrong: networking. Most people see networking as a turn up to an event, speak to a few people, and hope something good comes out of it. I'm sorry if this is really at you, but what I want to do is change the way people network so that more people actually get great opportunities from their networking. More people actually understand networking is about networking, not net eating, not net drinking, not net socializing, but networking. You can't network unless you understand why are you going. What is your purpose? What is the outcome? So many people turn up to networking events because they had nothing better on and, let's just turn up. Or someone said, I need to be going to networking events so that I can get my business out there. But I really got no idea why. But that's what I've been told to do, so that's what I'm going to do. That's why networking events, for the most part, are just absolutely pointless in going. Because the people who are there are pointless in meeting. Because they don't understand how to network effectively. Now, that doesn't mean that you shouldn't go, because as long as you know how to network effectively, you're still going to get great results from networking. So if right now you've been going to networking events, whether it be a structured event, something you turn up to every week, every fortnight, every month, whether it just be casually and you just turn up here and there, whether it be something that's only on once annually, then it's time to go with a purpose. So let's just do a couple of little things here. What I want you to be able to do is go with an outcome. So what's your outcome to go to this event for? Is it to sell something? Is it to promote something? Is it to announce something? Is it to create opportunities with other people? Is it to expand your network? Is it to find cross-promotion or referral partners? Is it to get into other people's networks? So there's a whole range of different reasons why you could be going, but you have to understand why are you going. Because if you don't understand that, then you can't do the second part. What is your goal to know that you have achieved a good networking event result? So if you turn up and you don't have a goal of why you're turning up, what do you want to achieve? How do you know you've done it? Or are you just walking away going, that was a pretty good event. But how do you know it was a good event? So every time, once you have realized what your outcome is, you have to set yourself a goal. Now, if you achieve that goal in the first 10 minutes, you're done. Go. If it takes you 90 minutes, you're there for 90 minutes. But don't be there longer than what it takes to achieve your goal. So quite often, I'll go to networking events with my goal to be meet 6 quality people that I want to have follow-up discussions with, that I can create opportunities with. Now, I might need to speak to 20 people to find my 6. I might need to speak to 100 people to find my 6. But if that's my goal, I'm not leaving until I have reached my goal. Sometimes I can do that in the first 15 minutes. Other times it takes me 60 or 90 or the full 2 hours. So you have to understand, firstly, what is your outcome for being there? And then what is the goal you want to achieve by being there? Next, you need to focus on speaking to everyone. It's amazing how many people go to networking events and get caught in little groups and stay in little groups for the whole event. I was going to say the whole night, but there's a lot of networking events on in the morning and at lunchtime. So you can't get caught in little groups, because how do you know who you're not speaking to? How do you know that the next person, that if you had just moved away from that group, was the person that could have opened up the golden doors for you, that could have introduced you to amazing people, that could have shared their whole network with you? You've got no idea who else is in that room unless you speak to them. Which is why I always want to speak to just about every single person I can. It's not because I just want to flick through and pretty much just get to everyone. It's because I know that the good people, I'm going to follow up with them anyway. So therefore, I have to find all the good people in the room. That's how I see it. And if I don't speak to everyone, how can I find all the good people in the room? I can't. So you have to focus on speaking to everyone, but most importantly, you have to focus on finding out about them. You already know about yourself. There's no point you talking about yourself. You have to find out about them, and is this going to be a good person to help you reach your outcome and to help you reach your goal? Because if it's a good person, now we've got to put an action in place. If it's not, that's fine, but now you're moving on to the next person. You can't do that if you are only speaking about yourself. So you have to get in there first with, tell me more about you. Listen very carefully to the question. Not tell me what you do. Tell me more about you. They will naturally start off telling you about their business, and that's fine. And then go, great, so tell me some things about you personally. Because it's that's going to tell you, is this someone I want to do business with? Is this someone I want to partner with? Is this someone I want to expose to my network? Is this someone who I know, like, trust, and can build a relationship with to do some great things with? You can't find that out by someone just talking about their business. Once you focus on speaking to everyone and focus speaking all about them, the next thing is focus on how are you going to create the opportunity and what is the follow-up with those particular people that you want the opportunities and follow-up with. And again, that's not going to be everybody, and that's absolutely fine. But you need to start creating plans with the people that you do want to follow up with. So if my goal was to meet 6 quality people to create opportunities with, then once I find one, then that's exactly what I'm going to say. Hey, John, let me call you the next day, the next week, whatever it happens to be, and let's organise to catch up so we can work out how we might be able to help each other's businesses, how we might be able to refer people to each other, whatever that happens to be. But you have to have a follow-up plan. If you try to do everything at the networking event, you'll fail. And that's purely because everyone goes to that networking event to meet other people, not to create opportunities there and then on the spot. So you have to have a step 2 once you have got great people to be able to follow up with. What does your next day look like? What does the next week look like in your follow-ups? So you have to have this planned out. If you don't have a process in place of, great, these are all the people I met, this is what I'm going to do the next day. And whether that's a short phone call, whether that's a short email, whether that's a short little message on a social media platform, what is your plan to enhance the relationship from the day before? What's the plan over the course of the week to enhance your relationship? What's your plan going forward? If there's someone you want in your network forever, what's your forever plan? Or do you just let them sit in your network and hope that they remember you sometime down the track when you happen to call them? See, these are things that you've got to start actually thinking about. If you're a great networker, you actually leave nothing to chance whatsoever. Everything is systemized. Everything has a structure to it. There's a process behind every little thing that happens. It's amazing how many people say to me, Michael, you're so efficient at networking. Well, yes, but it's because I put all these little plans in place and all I'm doing is following the plan. It's not hard when you don't have to make things up on the spot. And unfortunately, that's what most people do. They make things up on the spot. So how do you get to use your networking events to be more efficient and to actually get things out of your networking events? Well, the first step is you have to understand why you're going and what is it you want to achieve from it. If you don't start there, you've got no structure, you've got no road, you've got no map to be able to follow. Hopefully that's been really helpful. You can always get more stuff on Referral TV. Join us on our YouTube channel. Leave a comment below. I look at always all the comments and love people to be able to interact. If you've got a question, leave it. Leave it below because I'll answer that question for you. If you found this valuable, please share it. We love people to be able to share things and allow more businesses to be able to network effectively and network the right way. Until next time, have a great rest of the week. Look forward to seeing you real soon.